4 roundabouts guide traffic through Johnston's main east-west corridor, northwest 62nd Avenue. Did you know they almost didn't happen?
I said, well, first of all, I hate it. That was my immediate reaction.
My first reaction was to tell them that they needed to leave my office.
He pretty much said flat out no.
Quite honestly, I joked with the engineer repeatedly over a couple of years that if this didn't work, it'd probably be my job. And so it was very seriously undertaken.
For half a year, city leaders and traffic engineers studied roundabouts.
We do a series of calculations behind the scene, and we look at, a four-way stop intersection, a traffic signal, and then we look at a roundabout. And what we're trying to get is that best level of service that we can based on the traffic at the intersection.
Through the research on roundabouts, 2 main themes stood out: safety and traffic flow.
We just kept coming back to the safety benefits and the operational benefits and being able to keep the corridor moving as opposed to install traffic signals along the corridor and make it just like a Merle Hay Road or just like an 86th Street. Right now, the percentages say that there's a 51% reduction in all crashes that involve injuries and a 37% reduction in overall crashes when you compare a roundabout to a traditional intersection.
Pedestrians are also safer in roundabouts because there are these islands in the middle to pause between traffic.
The theory there is a heightened awareness of the pedestrians. And it cuts down the number of decisions that a pedestrian has to make when crossing a road.
National studies show that over a longer period of time of roundabouts being introduced to the communities, the satisfaction level of roundabouts continues to increase.
Traffic engineers say they're seeing that here. Those closest to the roundabouts remember what it was like without them.
It was terrible getting in and out of here when we let people out. But now it's actually, I don't see any backups or anything like we used to see, even close to it. So it really works.
We would have a backup from the high school lights all the way to 86th Street, which is over a mile, close to a mile and a half. It would also back across 86th Street to the west and would back north and south on 86th Street. So it was virtually traffic at a standstill for up to a half an hour.
Our employees here love them. I mean, and it's just because it moves traffic so well. People aren't stopped and backed up in our parking lots to get out. You don't see the long lines of cars out here, and and it's just more friendly.
You don't have that drive fast, hit the next stoplight. Drive fast, hit the next stoplight.
APWA has given us an award. Iowa Concrete Paving Association has presented us with an award. Again, it's not about the awards. It's cool to be recognized, but really what's the most important to me is doing something that's right for the community.
For 4 quick tips on how to drive through roundabouts, go to cityofjohnston.com/roundabouts.